Hello everyone, this is Deathproof and we're back in Marvel Future Fight playing with the new uniform of Corvus, and today it's the free ABX day, so I'm gonna test him out with a CTP of Rage against Bullseye with the support of Raven, Mystique, and I'm gonna give him this CTP. I'm gonna delete this CTP. I'm not planning to spend crystals for a CTP of Patient, and I'm not even planning to forge the CTP of energy CTP. I've got only one mighty there, so doesn't matter for me. And I slap him a CTP of Rage. As you saw, his physical attack drops to 40,000, and his stats looks like that. You can see he got a pretty bad build generally, and he's having like a stage 11 of Hawkeye. And I'm gonna compare him against Bullseye. Where let me found him. He's supposed to be somewhere like here, and no, he got no silence. Yes, where is the guy? Yes, he's here. And my Bullseye looks like that. He's having a CTP of Rage also. He got a mythic uniform, and my Corvus got rare uniform, and he got stage 11 Power of Hungry Hulk also. So it's pretty fair for ISO set, and his Urus, it's pretty bad also. So it's similar characters, and physical attack it's also 41,000, so it's not that big of a deal. And I'm gonna try first with Corvus. We've seen him having silence in one of his skills, I think. He's having it on Not Awaken. Let's see, where is the silence? It's the second skill, so very nice. 4-second cooldown, so I don't really need to worry about having the silence up. So let's go. And the build, it's pretty much that build I find out during the Mephisto. You're doing the 6th skill, cancelling into the 5th skill, and after that you're doing the 4th skill to proc. And let's give some time to the 6th skill just to be sure, and yes, that's the case, I guess. And you can see the 4th skill did like 3,000 3,000 points there, and you can see the 4th skill, it's insane, guys. With the 3rd skill you can do some heal there, but with CTP of Rage you could be cool and do all your skills and not holding for the rotation with the 4th skill. That's the best case scenario. And you can see his damage look great, guys. And oh, the Rage is up there, and I need to push for the 4th skill. Yes. And I think I cancelled too soon the Awaken skill. You should let it hit like 2 seconds there. But you can see that the numbers is going insane, guys. And yes, here is the thing you have to do. It's really easy. You saw it. The 2nd skill, it's hitting for sure there, and doing the silence 100%. And let's try to cancel it. And yes, the 4th skill just ended there. Let's try to trigger the CTP of Rage, and I press the Awaken and cancelling it already too soon, I think. Also too soon, I mean. And let's see, 3 million, and we're not even in the middle of the fight. Seems nice to me. And of course, let's see the Bullseye, how it gonna goes. But I feel like Corvus already passing through Bullseye. I can't really remember the score I'm pulling out with Bullseye, but I feel like it's way lower. And let's wait a bit for yes, that's, you need to wait him to start walking there, I think. I'm not really sure, but seems like you need a couple of seconds there with the Awakening enabled. And you can see here, let's go, 4.7, and we're back in timing. I think we have less than a minute, and the 7 million looks way at the moment. It's 2 million in less than a minute. I don't think that could work. Let's see the Awakening a few seconds more here, and it's too bad letting it. I think you want to canceling faster than this. and let's try to go with the 4th skill there and cancel it into the last second and having more damage. So let's see, the 5th skill drops here, the CTP of Rage is up, and you can see he did a lot of damage there, guys. And I'm gonna skip the Awaken here because it's gonna be late my rotation, and that looks better. Yes, let's start with the Awaken and see. Yes, the proc of the Rage came with the Awaken skill, so it's really nice. I mean, it's kind of weird. I'm not sure. I lost the 7 million there because I'm not sure why. I was away from the boss. I'm not sure, but you can see there 6.91 with my guy here, Corvus. Let's go and try Bullseye instead of him. And oh, that's the proper team for today for me. I'm pulling out a lot of damage with him, and with Bullseye, of course, you need to swap. You need to swap to how it's called in Zemo to do the cancelling, and he's having no silence, as you can see in his kit. He's having no silence here. No, anywhere silence, only paralyze and fire damage, and we're gonna try to swap into Zemo and cancelling with Zemo. So sounds like it's not gonna be better than Corvus. I mean, of course you could use them both and do the burst of the Bullseye in the start. So I'm gonna try for both of these teams. And yes, that's ready, nice, and let's go with the 5th skill there, and no, let's try to have the 5th skill proper, and no, there is no way this guy can do more than, perhaps it's my playing, I'm not that good with Bullseye. I'm always doing like 4 million, 5 million, and you can see, okay, my build, it's not like a huge amount of Odin's Blessing popped up there, but you can see he's having a really good build with the CTP of Rage and stage 11. Of course, you could go way more on stuff you could put on him, but here I need to cancel, and I think the cancelling is also tricky with him, so you need to wait. And let's go to push some damage here with Mystique. I'm not having a CTP of Rage on Mystique, I'm having a Insight, so it's kind of hard to play with here and having results and damage. But you can see the burst of Bullseye there, it really counts. I think I could... you could do the Awaken with Corvus and go with Bullseye, do the burst. Okay, I'm gonna try a tagging team there. Bullseye seems to be way worse than Corvus, but of course in burn season you could say the different and say that Bullseye is better, because you can see Bullseye having a burn effect, and Corvus haven't. So perhaps you want to have them both. That's the game that it wants to have two characters builded with CTP of Rage for it, and I'm trying to push some damage there and don't be so bad damage with Bullseye. But he seems to be way less than Corvus, and of course I'm not the perfect ABX player, but I mean last week, 2 days ago, I did like 69 millions in the weekly score. It's not huge, but it's really good. It's top 500, I guess, something like this. And I'm not that good, but I'm not that bad also. I'm kind of a mediocre player, I guess. And let's go for Mystique and try to take some damage with Heroic Awaken there. And nope, she's not doing huge numbers, but you can use her for this combo here, and almost good with Bullseye, guys. You can see Corvus can push even with that kind of builds. He can do like 7 million 7 million with no Odin's Blessing, with no mythic uniform. You can see I'm lacking in black antimatter, that's why I didn't build yet here uniform, I mean for Corvus. And let's try them both. Let's try to go with them both and sweep between them. I'm gonna start with Bullseye and swapping into Corvus, because Corvus, I think he got more damage with his skills. So I'm gonna use the Bullseye only for the Awaken skill. And let's go with Bullseye first, and let's try. Oh, I did a mistake there. Let's play proper. One proper try with both of them, and not the support of Mystique and the CDP of Insight. So you have to notice that they're missing two things: the support of Mystique as a character, support buffs she's got, and also is missing. Oh, I skipped the 5th skill there. I lost a lot of damage, I guess. So let's go with some Corvus run here. Let's see if it's nice having both of the main DPS of the villain ABX for speed types, or better Corvus solo. I guess the solo gonna win, but we have to find out here. And I'm not gonna swap at the moment because there is no timing, I think, for doing it with Bullseye. I'm gonna swap after the cancelling into Bullseye to have some burst there. And let's go to, we need the 2nd skill, so I'm gonna skip using it at the moment. And basically the 2nd skill seems nice, it's doing a lot of damage also. So let's go to push this thing here, and let's try with Bullseye. And yes, that's like 400k, seems nice for me. And I cancel the 5th skill again. I'm kind of doing the same rotation with with Bullseye, the same rotation I'm doing with Corvus. So it's my brain, my fingers following my brain. So that was a mistake also. I'm not seeing any use of using them both there. And I mean, the tag team could work if I was playing perfect perhaps, but I think the buff of Mystique helping more Corvus than having another Bullseye coming into. Oh, I didn't even cancel the roar there. So bad playing of me, guys. So bad playing of me. But you can see there is no way with this with the Bullseye you are doing more than doing proper damage with Corvus. I think it's one of the times I forget to turn off the notifications for everything and doing to D&D mode, and I'm used to do that a lot of times. It's really hard to cut the messenger pop-up there, and of course I used my 2nd skill and I lost the cancelling also here. But you can see, even with losing 2 cancels and having no support of Mystique, Corvus, it's way better than Bullseye, guys. I mean, 7 million, okay, it's a character in 2021, but it's a combat, it's a villain speed, and the villain speed types used to be way worse than everyone else. But this Corvus guy delivers for sure, at least for ABX. I mean, I could push like 1 million more, but in no way going for 7 million. And in the first place, I didn't play that good, so I could push even more. I could push even more, like 500,000 for sure. And my score used to be like 5.5 or 6.5 with Bullseye, and even the days that he could cancel by himself. So for me, guys, this guy here, it's going to be meta for sure for ABX, at least silent season. I'm not seeing any way of Bullseye and Mystique combo or tag team or something doing better damage than him. He's doing clear and good damage with Mystique as support and Baron Zemo as main leadership. I've seen people from my alliance, and I'm speaking about pillow close. I saw him doing like 8 million with this team, and he did like 8.3 with a tag team of him and BULLSEYE, but the guy got like loads of Odin's Blessing, and he's playing really good. He's on top 100 every week or something like this. So I'm not speaking of that kind of playing, I'm speaking like mediocre players. So if you're a mediocre player and you're looking for a ABX solid solution for speed villain, Corvus, it's your guy, and there is no way he's not that good in World Boss Legend. I'm gonna use him with raids, and I'm gonna test him in a future video, but at the moment I believe he's gonna rocking the ABX day of super villain speed day for sure, at least two months in a row, or especially. And the burn season, perhaps BULLSEYE is doing better, but for silence and paralyze, I'm not seeing any reason he's not doing better damage than BULLSEYE. Thank you guys being here. I like you were here, and I hope I see you in the next video. Comment something you want to see, and something special, something else, and don't forget to subscribe to keep up with more Future Fight news. Do a like if you liked the video, and bye bye to everyone.